Sorry, this is just really hard to get through. Welcome back, Awakening Beauties. Thanks so much for joining in today. This is going to be a chatty get ready with me. I'm trying some new products, but I'm also going to talk about a few things that are on my mind and heart right now. And I hope you'll stay with me through the entire thing. In case this is your first time joining me, my name is Robin, and this channel is the intersection of fashion, beauty, health, and spirituality. We might be getting into all of that in this video. I have a feeling that everything has crossed over for what I'm going to talk about today. I have a new ring light. It's pretty bright. I hope that it lights my face better. I feel like my last few videos since I got this other light really haven't been looking that great. So I got a new ring light. When this video goes up, it will be my 52nd birthday, or a day or so away from my 52nd birthday. So I have gone out and bought some products that I've been wanting to try. Some of these things have been on my list since my last birthday, but last year was a no-buy year for me, so I couldn't get those products. And I did try them in Sephora way back when, and they've been on my wants list for a very long time. So some of these are from Sephora, and some of them I went out to Ulta and for my first time place it online and pick it up in the store, and that was great. That turned out fantastic. So I have a lot of new products to try. This will be really a first impressions. I'll try to do a follow-up at the end of the night to let you know how the products wore, but that won't be necessarily the main focus of this video. As I said, I have a lot of things sort of to talk about in this video, so let's just get into it. So I've been on the hunt this year and, you know, just buying things now and then, but I've been on the hunt for eyeshadow sticks. So today I got two colors from Fenty. I got the colors Amber and Fizzy Frosé. So I'm gonna choose not to do an eyeshadow primer. I do have all my skincare on. I'm gonna choose not to do an eyeshadow primer just because I wanna see how these products wear on their own. And you know, I'm totally into these sort of one and done or very easy products these days. And so let me go ahead and try this color. First I'll put it on the back of my hand. So that is just like a beautiful like rose gold right there. Very beautiful color. I'm excited about that because I feel like a lot of the eyeshadow sticks that I've bought in the past have tended to be champagne color or lean peach. And so that was the color Frizzy Frosé, and this is the color Amber right here. So really pretty. This is a matte color, and this is obviously a satin. So I'm gonna start with the Frizzy Frosé and just put that on the mobile lid. So yes, I am getting ready to turn 52, and anytime it's around your birthday, or at least around my birthday, I tend to, you know, start thinking about life and what my goals are, what I'm hoping to accomplish over the next year. And so I've been doing a 10-day, and now it's extended into this is what, day 13? No, yes, day 13. Detox. It's Dr. Hyman's 10-day detox. And so I feel so good that I'm going to continue it on. And I have been documenting how I'm feeling through video blogs as the days progressed. And so that will be another series that I will be putting together. Maybe I should have done this the opposite way, because they showed this. I'm sorry, this is obviously the first time I'm using these products, so I do feel like that amber color is a little too light. I mean, I like it. It's a cool brown, and it is very pretty, but it's not really giving me what I want. I did buy, let me see if I have it here. Yes, and I've only played with it late at night right after the package came in, and you know how that is. I did get the Laura Mercier caviar stick in the color Cocoa. So let me put that on. So that's a rich, dark chocolate color. So I'm just gonna use this like right here in the corner and just kind of blend it. So it's not quite a one and done look because it's taken 3 of these eyeshadow sticks. But this will give me a good test to see how these work over probably, what is it? It's 3:30 already. I got a very late start today. It's kind of, this is very matte and dry, the Fenty amber color, versus the Laura Mercier, which it's a little more slippery and you have a little more time to work with it, I feel like. So let me just see if I can blend that a little bit. Okay, well, that color was not as easy to work with, that's for sure. Probably should have just stuck to one eye at a time. Not as easy to work with as I thought it would be. It's a little like, well, it's very dry, you know, going on, so it almost like pulls the skin when it's going on. If I had used an eyeshadow primer, this may have gone on a little bit better. But I just wanted to see what it would be like without an eyeshadow primer. Okay, it's looking very patchy, which I'm not happy about. So I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier to try to fill that in a little bit. Let's just try to get it to a point that I can be happy about it. So as I was saying, I've been documenting this health journey, and that will be another series that I plan to put out. Probably I'll start putting some of those videos out mid-October. It might even be late October. But yeah, turning 52, not happy with where my health is at or has been at. Yeah, I felt like I just needed to make a change and do some, you know, just start some kind of program to help me turn my eating habits around. And so I have been eating really good for the past couple of weeks, and I've been starting to walk again and just doing all the healthy things, you know, that sort of fall on the wayside when life kind of gets in the way, you know. I'm very excited by the changes that I'm starting to see with cutting out sugar, dairy, gluten, alcohol, and caffeine. I don't drink, so alcohol was not a hard thing for me to give up. I didn't have to give anything up, but might be difficult for some people. I'm glad that's not one of the things that's, you know, out of all the things that was gonna be challenging about this. So I'm just using my Judy Doll black eyeliner. I really love this. I just talked about this on a recent Amazon favorites. But, you know, the older you get, the more things that you see in life, and something completely unexpected happened yesterday. So I'm just gonna talk about it as I move into foundation, because I've been wanting the House Labs Triclone foundation since it came out, basically, and I tried it in the store. Yeah, so I got the color C54. It's like 14 light cool. And when I tested it in the store way back when, that was the right color for me. I did not bring a sponge in here. So I'm sort of a mess today, and you're gonna understand why when I explain to you what has happened. So I'm gonna use a brush and hope for the best. As some of you know, I'm a fashion designer, and our director was on vacation in Italy, and she's only 9 years older than me. Wonderful, wonderful human being, just a force of nature, so talented, so loving. So she had been planning this trip with her boyfriend. They've been together for 6 years, and I knew her back before she met him. I knew her when she was married previously, and her husband at that time left her. They got a divorce, and so she met Robert and they fell in love, and he has 2 daughters that are teenagers, so they were, much younger teenagers at that time. And so she kept her own place, and the one daughter just went off to college, and so there was now room for her to move in after 6 years. So she just moved in with him 3 weeks ago, and on Tuesday they left for their trip to Italy together. I definitely think I would like this better if it had a primer. It seems to be sitting on top of the skin, and I don't remember it wearing like this when I tried it on and war tested it last year. It is a good match to my skin though. So they've been planning this trip to Italy for the past year. I believe he grew up there, at least when he was there when he was a child. Sorry, this is just really hard to get through. They flew there Tuesday, and yesterday she had a massive heart attack and died in Italy. I've been crying a lot. I'm gonna try not to cry right now. The Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer, Brightening, Hydrating, Crease Proof Serum in the color N4. And it's just so tragic. She's only 9 years older than me. But she wasn't taking care of herself. I've shared on this channel that my job has been so stressful. 6 months ago, half the staff was let go for budget cuts. So all of us have been doing the work of 2 or 3 people. And Sylvia loves to work, and she's great at her job. She was, like I said, the design director. I think I put too much product on. She didn't want to let anybody down, and she didn't want, anybody else to get laid off. She wants to see this company succeed. We've been through a lot as a company. She and I both left the company. I left first, and then she left after me about a year later. And then I came back. I'm approaching my 2-year anniversary. I came back the first week of October, and she started on Halloween. Two years ago. We came back because the company was sold, and the new owners had big plans for the company, and subsequently it got sold again, and they still have big plans for it. And we believe in this company. We want to see it succeed, and we want to be there for it when it succeeds. And we all want to celebrate and share the success of what's been dangled in front of us as possibilities. But she worked till late at night, almost every night. She worked weekends. She would come in. This was not unusual. She'd come in and be like, I worked till midnight last night. I worked till 2 a.m. last night. And we all kept telling her, Sil, you have to stop doing that. You have to take care of yourself. We could see that she was having health problems and she didn't want to go to a doctor because she didn't like doctors, which I get. But she was ignoring her health symptoms. I forgot a mascara. Please hold. I really like the way that Natasha Denona went on. By the way, I went and got a sponge. So every one of us told her, Syl, you have to take care of yourself. Nobody's going to take care of you except for you. And the company, being in the phase that it's in, I mean, she didn't say no. And she has paid the price. She didn't say no to all the work. And she has paid the ultimate price. It's a wake-up call. It really is. I'm going to use the Fan Fest. I've been liking this mascara. This is by Benefit. Really lengthens, separates, and gives nice volume. So the only thing I guess right now that we can say that we're grateful that she wasn't sitting at her desk when it happened, but that she was sitting down to dinner, her boyfriend's Italian family, in a home in Italy when it happened. And apparently it just was like that. She just fell over and that was it. So I like to be really positive in my videos, but life is life and we can't ignore the things that are going on in our life. And I always try to make meaning out of the things that happen to me. And that goes into the spirituality aspect. You know, I've talked about health and we're talking about beauty, but the spiritual aspect of this is we're here for a very short time. And it's up to us to advocate for our health and to forge our own spiritual path and to focus on the things that really matter, because you never know when your life is going to be over. None of us know. And that we shouldn't be taking anything for granted. We shouldn't be taking anything for granted. And we should definitely be telling the people that we love that we love them. All right, I'm gonna move on from this subject, I think. And we're gonna talk about some other things going on and some happier things that are happening. Now, for my blush, I have 2 new blushes. I tried one of them in the store, but the other one, which is a drugstore priced product that I couldn't try on in the store, so I just went ahead and bought it. I think I'm gonna do one on one side and the other on the other side, because I have a feeling I'm gonna get a similar effect. So the one that is the drugstore price is the new Morphe Euphoric Rush, and it's a 3-in-1 silk blush, and I got it in the color Energized. Now, I realized that I have a very warm skin tone. So every pink color that I feel like I have in my collection, I guess it leans a little warm, or else it's my skin being warm that turns it more of a peachy pink. And I'm like, I can never get a true pink color on my, why won't this come out? Why won't you come out? I'm gonna have to tear this freaking box. My goodness, that was difficult. So I saw on another channel, someone was demonstrating this color, and she pointed out, and I'm blanking on her name, I apologize, but she has a very warm skin tone also. And she was saying that, okay, that was not easy to open. That has kind of a floral scent to it. So I'm just gonna take my brush and I'm gonna tap on the back of my hand. because you see the color on the back of my hand, it's a purple. So I'm gonna do that on the right side of my face. So she was saying that try a purple leaning color or a purple if you have a warm skin tone, because boy, that went on bright. Because you might just get the pink shade that you're searching for and it won't turn peach. Ooh! All right, let me see if I can tone that down a little bit. That came on very bright. Even though I tapped off the back of my brush, that went on. Now that's nice though. Now that I used my foundation brush over top of it, that is really nice. Yeah, I really like that. And I have a feeling that the other color that I got is gonna be similar. I got the Ilia color of Fine Romance. So this is a cream blush in stick form. So let's just compare the two. Well, the Ilia is warmer than the Morphe. This is the Ilia and this is the Morphe. So I put it on in the store and I really liked the color. I'm just gonna take the brush on the top here. I might need to just apply it. Yeah, different color altogether. Let's try it with a sponge. I really like both of them though. I really like both of them. Different, but I like both of them. This is the Ilia, this is the Morphe. Now, since they are kind of different, and it's sort of obvious to me when I'm looking in my mirror, I will go ahead and I'm gonna just go back in with the Morphe on this side and try to blend it to sort of even them out. I don't know how that Morphe is gonna wear, but boy, it's bright when it goes on. I think I got it a little too far down as well. But we're just playing here. I'm not going anywhere. It'll be interesting to see how this picks up on, on video. Things often look different once you go to edit and you're like, whoa, like either you look really shiny or things don't look as bright as they looked in person. You know, you just never know how it's gonna look once you go to edit a video. So doing these videos today, I've been doing a little bit of filming. Got up at 5 a.m., meditated, did a little work, not for my job because it's a Saturday. I did some video editing, and then at 6:45 I went for a walk because it's dawn here, and it's still pretty hot here in South Florida. It's in the 90s today. Another product I got, see, I just went hog wild. I know last year was a no-buy year, so this was very different for me to like be showing all these new products, and especially expensive products. But next week's my birthday, so I was using birthday rewards and, you know, just treating myself a little bit, especially with all the crap that's been going on. I just sort of lost myself. But I got this Rabanne lip tint. It's a glowy tinted lip balm, moisturizes, smoothing for pure softness. And I do want to put this on just to see what it looks like, but I have another product too that I'm gonna use. So I may just wipe this off after I'm done. Hannah Louise posting called this her favorite lip balm after she reviewed like 20 different lip balms. This is nice. And it actually looks good with this look that I have going on because this color has a purple undertone to it. You can definitely see the purple coming through, and that really works with the blush. Very nice. I really like that, but I'm gonna wipe it off because there's another product I wanna play with. I may end up putting this one back on though. Back at the beginning of the year when I did my makeup declutter, there was a product that I did not declutter because I said, I want to find a replacement for this. I realized I still haven't found that replacement. And that product is this Thrive Cosmetics lip gloss in the color Glenda. I love it. And they've discontinued this color. I mean, I keep looking on their website and it's not on there. At least not the last time I looked. Let me just show you what that looks like on the back of my hand. It's just a perfect nude, actually. And it's got just this beautiful reflex. It's very glossy and it's got little kind of gold reflex in it. I hope that picks up. It may not pick up like it is an actual person. So when I was at Sephora, I got this MAC lip gloss in the color Beau. And I thought maybe it looked similar in the store to my eye. And so, but when I brought it home, I realized, no, it's quite a bit darker. This is the color Beau. It's actually, you know, like a good shade and a half to 2 shades darker than this. It's close, but I love it. And I'm gonna keep it. And I don't know, I probably need to throw away this Thrive Cosmetics. It's pretty old. I'm gonna use Baddest Beige, the e.l.f. lip pencil. This may be too warm for the cheek color I've got going right now, but let's see. That is gorgeous, but I'm not happy with how the whole thing looks together. I think my lip color needs to be a cool lip color, so let me do this. Do I want to go that dark? I mean, I could go that dark. That's the Urban Decay color Speedball. So many decisions. No, I'm just gonna go back in with this. I feel like my eyes and my cheeks are so strong of a statement that this barely there color is really working with this whole look. I actually really like that. I think that's really beautiful. Voila. Let me just kind of go over in between. I may pop in some footage at the end of the day to let you know how everything wore, but the Haus Labs Triclone Skin Perfecting, like I said, I had tried this and did a wear test last year, and I loved the way that it wore on my face throughout the day. So I have a feeling I'm gonna be very happy with this. It's got skin-caring ingredients in it. So that's very interesting, and I'm sure I'm gonna like that. I also, on that same day when I went into Sephora, I did a wear test with a Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer, and I really liked how it wore that whole day. You know, it's moisturizing. It is, I think, good for more mature skin. So I will keep you posted about that. The other products I tried out were these new to me eyeshadow sticks from Fenty Beauty. I really love the way this kind of rose gold color is wearing. Very, very pretty. I'm on the fence about Amber, this matte shade. I really had to work with it and it really tugged on my eye. Like I said, it may go on better with a little eyeshadow primer. If I try it that way, I will maybe pin a comment below about that. And love this Bobbi Brown, the other eyeshadow stick I got was from Bobbi Brown. This is Laura Mercier. Really like this. I heard that they reformulated these eyeshadow sticks. Could be wrong about that, but I think that they did. So this is my first one from Laura Mercier, and I'm very impressed with how it goes on. Very nice, very blendable, very creamy. Again, I'll let you know how it wears. For new products, I also used the Morphe Euphoric Rush 3-in-1 Silk Blush in the color Energized. And this is very pretty. It's very glowy, it's very dewy, but a beautiful color. And like I said before, if you have warm leaning skin and you feel like all of your pink blushes go on peach, this might be a solution for you. The Ilia is definitely warmer. It has more red in it, but I thought it was very pretty, and I will obviously try this on its own another day. I did wear it for a few hours after I left Ulta because I had put it on in Ulta. I didn't have any other makeup on, so I looked kind of funny with just blush on, but it looked very pretty in the store. Other new product is, and I've had other MAC lip gloss colors. I had a pink color before, maybe one other. So I love this color. It's not the right color for this look, but really, really beautiful. And very impressed with this Rabanne lip balm. It's really pretty. And I'm very curious to know how long it's gonna last on my lips. And this is something I can see I'm gonna take with me in my purse, because I don't generally take a lipstick with me to work, and it just kind of, once the lipstick wears off, I never reapply. But sometimes I will apply a clear lip balm, but it's nice to have the option of something with a little color. I mean, this is actually kind of the perfect color, because again, even lip colors can turn a little peachy on me. So this, I can see that it has a very cool undertone, and it looks really nice. I'm very happy with it. So those were the new products that I tried in this video. Well, I want to thank you very much, especially if you stayed around till the end. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I am happy to answer any questions that you have. And hey, if you're not subscribed, please go ahead and join me to see more content like this and other topics that we get deep into. But there's going to be more fashion content coming up as I now start gearing up for the fall and winter in Florida and change over my seasonal wardrobe. And I'm adding some things to that wardrobe, and I've talked about how to find your personal style, and we're going to get more into that into some upcoming videos. And if you've enjoyed this video and think that someone else might enjoy it, please give this a like, because otherwise this just disappears into the YouTube netherworld for no one to ever find or see, because it doesn't get recommended out. So if you give it a like, that actually helps this video to be recommended to other people. Well, until next time, we all go through challenging situations in our life. We're all dealing with so many things. The world is dealing with so much. The energies in this world are shifting. Things are changing. There's a lot of stuff I think that we're going to be heading into over the next year, really. It's so important to be balanced, to be grounded in yourself and what your values are and what really matters in this world, because there are forces trying to divide us and trying to keep us fighting amongst ourselves about issues that really aren't our issues, but they've been created and generated in a false narrative. And if they keep us fighting amongst ourselves, we don't stop to look at who are the puppeteers behind this, causing this to happen. And also, just remember to take care of yourself. Take care of your health. Take care of your mental well-being. Learn to say no to things that are not supporting you in your health and mental well-being. And just turn off the news. Leave work at 5 o'clock. Think about how short life really is and what matters and what you're going to care about on your deathbed. And all the other noise and the bull in the world, stories that are created in the media, are not going to matter to you when you're on your deathbed. And I encourage you to sit down today and make a list, and it's going to be pretty damn short, of what will actually matter when you're on your deathbed. And that what is going to be who. Who matters. And take care of those people as well as yourself. I love you. Thank you so much for watching. And you know what? You're doing great.